Hey Steve, how's it going? Just having a little technical difficulty apparently this morning. No, for some reason it's not showing my desktop audio is working. Well, that's good, considering the mic is playing my music too at the moment instead of my desktop audio. Either way, as long as I can be heard. So basically, here we have bought ourselves an old abandoned farm, moved out onto an old island. We're gonna do some logging to get ourselves some started. Yeah, roll it. Roll it. There you go. So this is the farm we bought. It's older. Some days. Right now, we're just working on getting what we brought over to the island with us, over to the new farm. A couple of Macs, a Dodge, a few little extras. this is Alone in the World map name. Mind you, I added the corn dryer, the straw barn, the cattle barn, the greenhouse. There was a pigsty sitting where the corn dryer is, but I got rid of that. I don't really like to do pigs too often. It's not a bad little map, honestly, though. Got a few basic productions, 2 fields. Start with both fields. Yep. Bales for fuel. Ooh, why you get gutless? It's a Mac. What do you expect? Do you guys still hear the music okay, or? Hey, Whiskey, how goes cutting grass today, buddy guy? Well, shit, man, I guess you drained my soul, man. Okay. It's because I got it playing through my mic. For some reason, my desktop audio is not working right. Why are you not working for my desktop audio all of a sudden? I don't know what's going on with this desktop audio mixer. I've never had an issue with desktop audio not giving me my audio. Not sure what's going on here. Nice. Yeah, that makes about sense. Must be a Newfie desktop mixer. It's OBS for you. Switches out every so often. Should I try rebooting the OBS real quick? See if that works. If you guys want music, it's up to you guys. If you guys don't care about music, then I'll just leave it. Give you guys a few moments to ponder about that. Hey, what the hell's going on here? Alright, here we go. Alright, Hellhound. So as you guys all notice, we're in the bank, into owing the bank $301. We need to make ourselves some extra money here to start picking up some equipment. So let's take a quick farm tour and see what we all got here. We got the cattle pen, obviously. Greenhouse. With storage and a shop. Cool. Didn't realize that had a shop on it. Oh, cool. It's extended into here. I wonder if these grow too, or if it's just these ones. We'll find out when we use the greenhouse. So this corn dryer, we'll try it out. It's a new release mod. Thought it would fit in with the build for the farm. Got a chicken stall. Farmhouse. Storage. We do get a greenhouse to start over here as well. We got the Massey. The Fiat. And the silos. That's the basis of the farm. We have the one field there that I parked the Dodge beside, and then if we go up and around this bend, we have our second field. Well, technically our first field, and the other one's the second field, according to numbers, but we'll go check it out. Got a field here, and then there's a barn over here. Pretty sure this is a hayloft and a pallet storage. Yeah, straw hanger. Okay. And more storage. Park cup balers or something in there, I guess. Well, we do have a harvester we start out with, so I guess we can get some crops harvested and then we can cut some trees down to make some money. On which map, Whiskey? Oh, and we also have a winch for the tractor back here. which Canadian one? There's two. There's Courtright Line, and then there's Naudenthal. Can we make it? Ooh, just made it. Looks like there's also repair triggers over here in this barn, but not exactly sure why they'd have them over there. Might as well do the one on top first. And I can't exactly hire anyone to do the job for me, so I guess we're harvesting a field. Even though we gotta cut down some trees to make some money, let's harvest this field. We'll go ahead and do the steering line quick. Go ahead, man, not to cut that off 1 meter. So not at all. It's a nice map. Courtright Line has a bigger field than Naudenthal, though. But Naudenthal has more bigger fields, I find. They're both good maps. I played on both myself, being a Canadian. Hey, gotta do what we gotta do with what we got, right? At least I got a combine when I started. I could have took it away. Why did I hit that button? Nah, the size of this field, it shouldn't be too bad. I thought about replacing it with the combine, this case pack, the older cases. I have a thing for older equipment, to be honest. I was born in the 80s and grew up around farms in the 90s, so it's what I prefer to use. And when I did work on the farm, when I was older, in my early 20s, we were still using older equipment too, so it's just what I've used growing up doing real life farming, so what I've grown to enjoy. I'm sure there's a feel for that. Alright, first headlander done. Go down this one. Why don't you go in that one? Let's hit that one, dude. This one. have a few maps where I've started like that. Start with nothing, $0. Have to do contracts, to even get yourself a chainsaw. I haven't quite seen anyone do the one tree challenge in 25. Start with one tree and nothing. Chainsaw on a tree. That's a long, painful start. I've seen a few people do that challenge in 22. Literally have to carry every piece of wood over to the sell point by hand until you have enough to buy yourself your first tractor and trailer, or even a pickup to put it in the box. However you decided to pick. I've never started that way, but I have started with one tree, one chainsaw, and a truck. That series took some pretty serious mods on it, though. I did that on 22 when we had first gotten the hand driven, like almost like a push mower. It was on the Alps map. Can't remember. So like typical, the first month of this gameplay, we're going to have a single day. So we're going to get these crops field harvested for sure. But I have it set for 3-day months, 2 times speed. So every hour is 2 hours. Real life, 2 game. Try to keep it interesting, you know? Not run through it too fast, not go through it too slow. Most of my normal gameplay I put on real time. This one will be a little bit more of a sped up gameplay. So how is everyone doing tonight? Throw those thumbs up if you're having a good morning. So how many people are working this morning and how many people are playing? Well, we got a Whiskey Creek Farms. He's out there working that Macdon. Who else is out there working on a Saturday? Lurking away. Down to the end. So if I fill it, I have an open section. Hey, I don't want that line. This line. Hellhound, do you stream at all, or do videos or anything, or you just play for the fun? Almost there. Let that get out there. We'll shut it off. And then we'll run down the hill. Oh, nice, Steve. Bet you that'll taste fucking good. Let's get my dump truck. So basically, the way I'm playing this is I owned a logging company back in the old area where I used to live, and I brought some equipment over with me. And what's left owing is basically after buying my ticket cross sea with all the equipment I brought and purchasing the farm. Ended up with a little debt. We'll settle that fairly quickly. Because if I'm not mistaken, this dryer does more than just corn. So maybe we'll dry this wheat, if it'll let us, and maybe turn a little bit bigger of a profit. We'll test out this dryer, see what we can all do with it. Well, dude, whenever you're ready to do it up, be sure to drop some links in my Discord for when you drop your video and stuff. If you're not a part of my Discord, be sure to grab that link so you can keep up with everybody's streams that's not in Deserts or Steve's. There's pretty cool people around, you know? Yeah, that's not bad. Shit, you've had days where you've had to wait like an hour before you can start cutting. Man, that's my Discord. Man, I really wish you guys could hear the music too. But if you guys are good with it, I'm not gonna restart just for music. If you want to add your own music, I'm listening to the Nacho Cast. Whoa, what the fuck? Is this field not ready to harvest? Oh. Okay, farming. That's why. Whoopsie. Thought it was weed as well. Man, you guys got a lot of rain the last 2 days then. Hey, Hellhound. You don't have to do videos with talking. There's quite a few people on YouTube that don't even talk on their videos. They just put music on, they do like a time lapse, away they go. I've honestly thought about doing some series that way where it's just straight up music. There's no talk. Something you can lurk on while you're working, you know? You don't always have to have people talking when you're lurking. Sometimes it's pretty cool to just watch a game and listen to music while you're working. Shit, I'd watch that when I'm working. As long as you got some good music to go with it. And I'm not overly judgmental on music. I listen to a lot. Okay, we're gonna drop the trailer. We're gonna back up beside the harvester here. That should be good. And I got nothing against talking to people in this when I'm streaming. But today I was just feeling music. So I got my 7-point surround system bouncing around. See, Whiskey, as you know, I'm a mechanic. You see me working on vehicles. So I'll just take my phone, watching someone stream, with my headset on. I'll put it up where I can see it and still work on what I'm working on. Unless I'm crawling around under a vehicle, then it's just not going under there. I'm sorry, but phones ain't cheap these days. Even with an OtterBox, man. I've already had to replace my screen protector. I just got my phone not even a full month ago. Technically, I got my phone a week before the internet was back. For those who have been around with me long enough to understand the internet issues, you know when that was. Papo. Alright, let's do this and not hit the truck. Yeah, we're gonna push the trailer because of the grapple that's attached to it. A little bit of a tight corner, but we'll get it. Definitely gonna have to rake that. But we got it. We got it. Alright, let's do this like a Canadian way, or at least where I'm from. We'll go to the center here. About 40%, so we should be able to get down and back. Full. Definitely gonna have more barley than we will wheat. Although I should take that wheat and feed the chicken pen, and maybe when I get some chickens, I'll already have some food. Sounds like a bit of a plan, because I can always dry and clean, sell the barley. Yeah, we did it here. We do it here in Ontario as well. It's just more or less so we can keep the auger out in the open area instead of facing the crop. Mind you, I'm not running with a chaser right now, so. So I will not be doing any kind of contracts in this playthrough. There are contracts in the map. Honestly, I feel like there shouldn't be, especially by the name of the map. You're alone in the world. Apparently I put the head up. Didn't realize that. It does. It really does. Not only for you, but also for the chaser. See, and just like we would do it in growing up, that's a little bit further of a distance to drive than that side of the field. So now we would literally just hop over to that side. long as we always kept the auger to the outside, we were good. We have to back up and hit a little bit here. Oh, they got it. Oh, I had to freaking look away a split second right as it filled, so I killed some crop. I had to burp, and I wasn't gonna burp in the mic. Where am I going? I'll just swing around and come back. Hey, I don't mind green if it's prior to when they started doing the whole locking their shit so you can't repair it stuff. We had a couple of deers on the farm. We also had a couple of Fords, and the farm I worked on in my 20s, they had some Massey Fergusons, but all the equipment was no older than 98, I think. Or no newer. Nothing newer than 98. Well, a really close friend of the family's farm, I would do rock picking in his fields, and he had a old Ford. Matter of fact, if I have the mod, oh no, I don't have the mod active, so I can't show you basically the Ford. I don't remember the numbers offhand. I'm not the best with numbers after I've gotten older. Used to be really good with numbers, but anyways. There is a mod in FarmSim of the tractor that I'd learned how to drive a tractor on. And we used that one with the front end loader on it for rock picking, stick picking, whatnot from the field itself. And then that was on his farm. On the farm I basically grew up on, which was a hog farm. And that's one reason why I don't really like doing hogs in FarmSim. I know what they're like in real life. They stink. And I never really had a good time on the hog farm unless we were out in the field. We weren't in the field too often unless we were like cutting or baling or shit like that. We didn't run crops too often. It was all basically grazed pasture area from the previous farmer. We just kept cutting it, baling it. We had hogs, and they also grew corn. My big brother grew corn. Did that for a few years. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Didn't mean to bring back bad memories. If you've driven a tractor in real life, what was the first tractor you ever driven? If you remember the numbers. If not, just the brand. Okay, so after this strip is done, that takes care of the 2 fields of crops. I'm not really worried about getting them prepped for the next thing or anything like that right away. But we can get some trees cut, get us some money back into the bank. Because I do want to clear out those trees there behind the greenhouse. Make more of a pasture. This way I can get some bales going, other than straw. Got lots of grass to cut, but let's make a field to grow it in. A little more of a crop wise. Excuse me. I mean, you could grow, cut back, grow it, cut back, grow it, make enough bales off of it, but you make more out of a field. Farm Sim's new steering aspect kicking in. How many other people find there a slight difference in the Farm Sim steering from 22 to 25? I feel it feels like it's a little more pushing people towards trying to get a wheel going. Like, I use a controller myself, and I feel if you actually had a wheel, it would respond a lot better and not overdrive so much. You can tell me that trailer's too close to the wall, ain't you? Start the tractor, dum-dum. That's on. Alright, get rid of that. Shouldn't be on. There it goes. There it jumps. Fold. And we'll put you away. So I do have some mods that I'll be activating for the next time I play this map. I just more or less got the map going and whatnot. But I do have some older equipment, like some of it's green, some of it's red, a little mix of colors. But I'll be running, oh, there's the wall. Get that turn in there. Put that in there. All right, let's dig out some of our equipment and do some work. Now that that's done, we got to pull that truck out of the field too, though. I never found an issue with 22 or older versions. I really notice a difference with 25 myself. We're way more prone to oversteering. Oh, we shut it off. I didn't think I shut it off. Yeah, let's throw the wheat into the chicken feed. Then we have some money. We can buy some chickens, start getting some eggs in. And whatever food or whatever wheat we don't use in the chickens, we'll just sell for some more money. But let's see if we can dry it first. Wait, I can't do it on the drying on this round. I don't have the money for the equipment for that. Because I need to make bales and I don't have a baler. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's just do this. Oh wait, productions are down here, damn it. This. It does only dry corn. And it requires straw to fuel. Well, why did it say you could dry other crops on the mod? Either way. I'm gonna keep the wheat, because the wheat I can use for chicken feed. But the barley, let's go get our ass out of that. And then probably pick ourselves up a log trailer. That's the one piece of logging thing I did not bring from the other place. Alright, who's giving us the best price right now for wheat? That's vehicles. I don't want to see vehicles. Wow. 10,000 months, 10,000 months. Oh, that's 100,000 months. There's more zeros in there. Why is that not so old? Weird. Plays guitar. See, there is contracts like rock removal. So that just tells me that you can delete the rocks in this map. No. Alone in the world, you can delete rocks. Well, break the rocks down, so good thing I brought that tool. Supply and transport. That's a mod that I meant to take off, and holy fuck. You want to be rich off of one fucking job? God damn. 9,000 liters of Landurance of Bentham. Holy shit. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, look at that shit. Damn. And it says strawberries because I do have a strawberry mod in here. I didn't look at what I wanted to look at. Oh, and I'm not playing with seasons. So where the fuck is... Right. I was in the vehicles, that's why. Prices. Barley. Terminal. So you only have the terminal. Can't really hold on to it until January to get the top profit. Let's just go get rid of it. We're gonna keep the wheat. And then hopefully this can afford us some equipment. Like a trailer for logs. Oh no, there's the road. I was gonna say, I feel like I went the wrong way, but never mind. This must be the terminal. Doesn't give me an offload. Oh wait. Yeah, no, I'm on the trailer. Take that. We got $8 grand. Man, I don't want to have to finance anything right yet. Man, no. I don't want to finance. No. I'm not going to find a logging trailer in here, am I? Hey, windrower. Oh no, that's a tedder. Never mind. Mulcher. In case you guys are wondering how I have so many vehicles in the used vehicles section, I run a mod called Extreme Used Vehicles. Alright, Hellhound, no worries. Nothing log-wise in there, so... How much is 26,000 for that one? Fuck, I'm probably gonna have to finance something. No, you know what? No. No, we don't. I'm just gonna cut it small enough to put in the box of a truck. Make a little extra more money, and then buy our trailer. Let's go back to the farm. Got some trees to cut down. Just gonna cut across. Although we can get ourselves the chainsaw, so if I need to cut trees down that the harvester won't do. Can I actually drive through this part? Oh hell yeah, this may be the parking for this. Okay, we're done with that for now. Let's get ourselves unloaded with our truck. Got some skid steer stuff to unload. Get it put into a shed over there, I guess. Then I'm gonna knock, hopefully use the skid loader and knock that, or no, I'll be here please for a minute. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll go off the side. Like I said, oversteer. Yeah, I'm gonna be struggling a little bit with this one. Been a long time since I've used an excavator in Farm Sim. So, memory on controls will be the fun part. And it's going to be a slow drive up to that grapple up there. vacation time. See how many of how much this brings us. get a chainsaw. Hey Andy, how you doing? Doing some logging at the moment. Where'd the fucking rock? Okay. Okay, we can sell it at the carpentry. Usually there's a sawmill in there, but okay. Let's see how much we can make. Let's see how much we can make. What's your guesses? It's a couple trees. Thousand, 2,000, 3,000. What do you guys think we're gonna make off of this load? Sawmills over there. Not even that bad. Still not bad. Nice. we got $950 for that load of wood. I might be financing myself a log trailer after all. Either that, or I could just go and start cutting grass. What's a mower worth? Do we have any in the sales? First question. Have a baler in the sales, but I ain't got that much money. Can finance it. Well, it'll be nice when you can, Andy. No worries, Desert Man. Have fun at the. Well, you know where you're going. I'm not going to say it. But you have fun. Spend time with your mom. Yeah, he's got some things to do today, so. Okay, I don't think we're going to find what we're looking for in here. There's a few balers, but I haven't seen any mowers in any of the times I've looked through here recently. So we may just be financing one. Mowers. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, we could go with the Husqvarna. That would take a long time to cut, but it's only 500 and a half or 5K and a half, 5.5K. Wouldn't have to finance that. Wonder how many horsepower is our tractor we have. All right, let's just do it this way. Where is this? We have. Where's your horsepower? 160 horsepower on you. So we can do 160 horsepower. What are you taking? 180, 110. No worries, Andy. You know what? I am going to go and activate a couple of mods here. So we're going to go back. We're going to save the game. bear with me while we do a couple of mod activations here. Oh yeah, number 2. That's not even my full mod list either, so add the apple trees. Ooh. Go smell bales and have a bale loader? I haven't really used that much. Nah. Where? Down, 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 down. Right here. It's gonna be loud if I pull it out in the game to show you guys, but this is the tractor that I first drove in real life. First tractor ever. Get the old baler in there. Add the grain dryer pack, because that one only does the corn. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Add those. Add the manager, because I will have horses eventually. Here's what I'm looking for. Add that. Might as well add that. Did I grab the finisher for that? Yeah, grab that. Grab that. Did I grab the finisher? I did. Okay. Not doing the olive groves. Could go old school silage system. That could be a thing. You know, grab it. Because I could grab where... I might have to go back up for that. But where is it? Where is it? Because I already have them in the game. Grab the Taj Fund. Because The mod one's better than the game version. Get that for the. Where is. I love this barn, but I'm not using it this round. That I want. It is a loud one if you're referring to the Ford. Like in game loud. Now I'm looking for something specific, but I don't remember what they named it. It's to do with forge or silage. Hey, I could do the. Go with that too. Where was it? There it is. Forge box. Yes, I know I have updates, but I will not update them because there's special features to them that you will lose, or I will lose, if I update them. Alright. Where's my mowers? Right here. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. I gotta finance it. That's fine. We'll finance it for 6 months. And I need to use the washroom, so I will be right back. All right, I'm back. So let's show you guys this tractor. It'll be under the smalls. Here it is. That's basically what I first learned how to drive a manual tractor with. But it's loud. Here, I'll show you. Oh, I don't have the front loader active, so we'll just do it without a front loader. Finance, 6 months. I don't even have enough money to finance for 6 months. Damn. Okay, well, that's fine. We don't really need that thing right now, anyways. Let's go grab our tractor and go get our mower. Go cut some grass. I know we need to cut down more trees, but that's going to be very slow making money with that. Oh, that's the chickens. Still getting used to this farm. We're going to go make some money. Just in a different way. right. Gotta make that money. There's only the one tree in this field, so, or in this area, so we'll cut this grass, make it up for some silage. lot of grass to cut. Almost gonna be time to roll another doobie. That sucks, Hellhound. That sucks. Start plowing one of your own fields or plow a different contract that wasn't supposed to be plowed. How did it let you start plowing it if it wasn't the contract or a field you own? Farm sim can be weird sometimes. Oh yeah, I was on the other side. That's fine, I'll go back on that. Oh shit. Ain't that a bitch? Maybe. Just maybe. I kind of figured it was either going to be gummies or doobies. tires are up. I do want to run grapes on this playthrough. Oh, you thinking of doing the olive trees, the olive groves, or like the base game olives? Oh, she's already after 2 in the afternoon for me. Just a little bit. All right, ladies and gents, I got about another 15 minutes, and then I gotta do some stuff in real life. Gotta do some running around. Got a place to be at for around 2:45. So we'll get a few more laps out of this field, and then we'll leave it, and we'll pick up next time when we go live to use on Gnome Alone in the World. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that sub button. And let's not forget to hit that like. If you enjoy older equipment, I'm sure you'll like watching most of my stuff. But I try to stick with that older stuff. You too, Hellhound. Still gonna be another lap or two here. Got a couple more minutes I can farm. Push that time as much as we can, you know? Nah, we're not addicted to farming. Little ones are up. We're gonna have to feed them too before we take off too. So, little ones, I'm referring to the kittens, little mouthpieces. Shit, can we finish this field and then go? Let's see. Let's see. See if I get bugged by the wife saying, hey, we gotta go. Or if I can finish this field. Alright, I gotta finish this lap and then I'll head back over to the farm and then I gotta get going. Didn't quite get to finish the field. I own that one too, which needs to be done. Plus all of back there. Got a lot of grass to cut before I turn it into an actual field for grass. Alright. Thanks for watching. It's been a couple of hours of fun, chilling with some friends, having some good conversations. Be sure to hit that like, be sure to sub. If you enjoy the content, enjoy the machinery. If you're just a farming kind of guy, be sure to hit that like or sub. This is Old Guy. I will catch you later. Maybe I'll hit another stream tonight once we get things set up for the new multiplayer server with Desert Ox Farms and the others. So we shall see what happens. Have a great evening. Well, great afternoon, I should say. It's only a little after 2 for me, so afternoon all.